Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome back to Tekkit. And for the very observant of you, you'll realise that I am very naked as far as everything. So I've lost all of my weapons, armour, tools, etc. That's because what I've done is I have left my game running to try and finish this quarry, which it has done. However, I've been hiding in this little sort of tomb up here to try and prevent enemies from killing me, and I mistakenly, while leaving my game AFK, didn't put the second wall in, and the skeleton killed me. And I obviously was then dead for hours, potentially, and all of my stuff despawned, and so I've had to build a whole new set of everything. The only thing I have was able to recover is the diamond pick, because I left that in a chest. But other than that, that was pretty stupid of me. So, oh well. But anyway, here we are. Now I've left this quarry to run, and it's taken about 20 hours or so. So I've left it running for a couple of days to finish and get down to bedrock. But you can see we've got quite a lot of stuff that we need to take back. I've already made a few trips. This chest has filled up a couple of times, which is very good, and so I'm very happy with that. As you can see, I've been pulling all the sandstone out because that's what it got to at the moment at the bottom. So we'll make a quick trip with the diamonds. And you got any gold? No, yellowite. Gold, not too much gold. Anyway, that should do is a couple of stacks of stuff. I need to put the quarry going again, obviously, and get it moving, but I need to have a look at some better power options. I've been working on the house a little bit and trying to transfer all of this stuff across, obviously. Moving the house up and out. Playing it little bits and bobs. But we have now, hopefully, able to chuck this in here. Okay. And we've got loads of other chests doing other things. This is the chest of stuff that I brought back already. So these are all the ores that I've already managed to return with. So I've got plenty. I've already made loads of dust and loads of ores from some of them. So I've also made one of these world anchors to keep these running, because obviously if I'm in the other world with the quarry, then I can't be in this world. I've also started to put melons into a deep storage unit, just because I'm collecting so many of them, it's ridiculous. But today we need to build the power suit. We start with the power suit tinker table, and it's going to require an emerald. So the big check I've got to do is, do I have an emerald? I do, I have one emerald. Phew! Okay. Well, it started to rain, which is annoying in my headset, but not going to be annoying for you because I'll just cancel it out. Apparently I can't split those two. I can. Well, that's good. That was weird. So we also need electrum and a redstone transmission coil. I can split those two. We have got a metals which has 2 electrum. Oh god, it's almost like I'm just lucking into this, aren't I? That's everything we need for the tinker table. So that's all good. So we've got, where should we put this? Just here for now. Excellent. So I need to make some modular power suit items now then. So it's wiring and iron. They're all quite easy, I think. Iron, iron, and iron. So this wiring is silver surrounded by copper. Okay. So let's hope that I put some silver and some copper and some iron. So I'm getting annoyed. I'm going to have to buy a mouse, aren't I? I know what it is that's causing this double clicking, and I've been googling it and I've been looking at it, and people say it's just your mouse is old. So effectively I just need to get a new mouse. But needs must. That was weird. Okay. We need one more electrum to get the power fist, which is slightly irritating. Electrum. So what is electrum made of? Electrum blend is silver and gold. Now, I don't know if I was clever enough to blend some silver. I was. I don't know why I did that. That makes no sense. There we go. Some more electrum to go. Okay. So now we should have access to all of this. So we're going to want an elite battery, which requires a high voltage capacitor. So this is all going to be, this episode's going to be quite building heavy. What's there? Oh, the capacitor. So you need a redstone energy frame, which is electrum, hardened glass, and a diamond. So look at the lower one. Really? A medium capacitor is just a redstone energy conduit and wire, which is still hardened glass. Okay, so hardened glass needs an induction smelter, which we don't have yet. So induction smelter is Invar, copper, a bucket. So we should be able to get all of that. Buckets are in here. Invar exists somewhere. Sure, I've got a couple of Invar. There we go, Invar. What else was it? Oops, I've thrown that over there for some strange reason. This is stupid flicking mouse. But that doesn't even make sense. Why would pressing E do that? What else did I need? Oh yeah, there's some reception coil. So we should be able to build that now. Redstone reception coil. Redstone reception coil. Copper. I've got the machine frame. So I needed it all along. Telling me earlier that I needed it, and it was now going to need it. There we go. So I've got the induction smelter. Just put it there for a second. Power. Should power that up. Let's just clear all of these. Make sure the output's up there. So what we need is my obsidian. Now where have I put obsidian? There it is. So we need a hardened glass, pulverized obsidian, and is it pulverized lead? I think it might be. Oh, we now get 4 per. It's much more efficient. So it's lead ingots then, is it? What? Has the recipe for hardened glass changed? Oh wow, it has, in order to maintain the same ratio. That makes sense, I guess. There we go. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, we're making a medium one, I mean. It's because it's easier. We'll upgrade it later on. I've got some electrum being cooked down here somewhere. Ah, what was that? So we can add our advanced battery. We're also going to want to add the energy shield, but these might be too expensive for now. Might have to go for advanced plating. We're going to want all of these, which is servos, jump assist, so servo, 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 servo. So servos is the next thing to build. There's just a lot of yeah, wiring. So I think we're going to need more silver, aren't we? Silver, we've got lots of silver. Glass and iron, so we need to see some glass. Doesn't have very much glass, must have more glass somewhere else, surely. Glass, there we go, I thought we had glass. Okay, so what was I doing? Pneumatic. What's missing? Redstone. Rubbish. Stack of redstone. Let's try again. Gonna need loads of those, I think, because I'll start with 8. It's not what I'm missing to make that. More of those again. These more iron. Oh, these are expensive. Luckily we've got ridiculous amounts of resources now. It's still raining in my ears. It's very annoying. So 2 per, so we'll make 2 more. Well, no, apparently we won't. What if we did? Okay. So now, in the legs, we should be able to put that. No. That. We can't put jump assist just yet. We need to put them on. We're starting to move again. That's what we want. That's what we need. It's the life we lead. Throw our diamonds on the floor. Okay. So what's next in the power suit game? So we will eventually need to put. Ooh. That's cool. Heat sinks. We're going to need those. Require basic plating. I can hear some sort of enemies. It sounds like a slime, but it's definitely not. Probably should do with putting a door on my front, but we need. What's the advanced? So that's Invar and diamond. That's quite expensive. That's iron and tin gears, which is iron surrounded by tin. So we just need lots and lots of iron and tin. There's tin. That's more iron. Okay. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That should allow us to make this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should allow us to install the heat sinks. Which is good. Again, it's all about balancing off the weight. So how's that going to affect my Super speed, so I'm not as fast, which makes sense, but I can obviously turn that power up. Okay, so that's cool, we've done that. So I do want to go for the energy shield, which is force field emitters. Now let's have a look how expensive these are. I think they're quite expensive. Each force field emitter requires a tesseract frame filled with ender. I think that's going to be quite expensive because there's no minium anymore, is there? Minium. Oh, there is. How do we get them? Oh no, it's a work in progress, which means it's not actually in. Oops. What do I do then? Did I give? So it's there. It does all this lovely stuff for me. How do we get it? There it is. So we'll turn iron into ender pearls, but we can't actually get it, which is annoying. What about philosopher's stone? Just tell us if you spell it correctly. It's another work in progress. Does the same thing, but we can't get hold of it. So we need to go and kill some endermen. That's irritating. So we could make some diamond plating. We could just go for basic armor. We've got lots of iron, so I think we can just get away with that. I think we'll do that for now. So we'll give ourselves some armor. I like how you type power and it brings everything up. So we'll start at the very bottom, lowest possible tier. Just so we've got some protection. So it's given us maximum number of shields. Which is interesting. I wonder if it's damage modifier rather than a actual protection. So that's cool. We're pretty safe now then. So jetpack is obviously very important. So that's 4 ion thrusters. Now I believe these are ridiculously expensive. Yeah, so it's 4 sword emitters, which is ender tesseract. So we're going to have to go and kill 1 billion endermen. That is quite a lot of endermen. I'm going to need to find a way of killing endermen quite effectively. I might have to go to the ends to get that many ender pearls, might I? So what else do we want? Dimensional tear generator. Ooh. That seems quite cool. An automatic nether portal. That could be useful in a sticky situation. So glider, is that easy to build? Glider wings. Magnet. Mob repulsor. Stores water which can later be used to cool yourself in emergency situations. Ooh, I like this. These are all new features. A bucket of water, some glass, and a control circuit. That's quite clever. Cools. So we need eyes of ender. Why would you need eyes of ender to cool down? Again, very expensive. And oh, shock absorber. That's going to be useful. So it's wool and the servos again. So these are all things that I can build off camera because you see me build them. Let's grab my. I've already got it. That's silly. It's an easy mistake. Let's just get the servo arm power fist built. Dun, 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 dun. Let me throw it on the floor. The power fist. Oh, this is lots of things that I potentially haven't seen before. That's cool for teleporting. Railgun, plasma, melee assist, blade launch, which was totally useless. Lightning summoner. Not really useful. Reduces the speed penalty from using tools. That's what I want. Things like that. Don't need the hoe. Don't need. I will eventually add a lot of these things to it. So again, they're not that expensive, are they? I mean, we haven't got that many of them in inventory. for example, we can very happily add pickaxe and massively overclock it. Add the shovel, and again overclock it. Here comes something. Hello. You're so loud. What else do we want? Multimeter is going to be useful when I have a lot of power. Flint's still not really useful. Leaf blood not really useful. Ore scanner. That didn't actually work very well last time, but I want to install that, see what it's like. Lux capacitor. These were quite cool. I like those light sources. That requires one glowstone, which I don't have yet, which is why I'm getting the power suit so I can go into the nether and get it. I have never used a plasma cannon, so I might install that this time around, just because I didn't use it last time. That's quite cool. So we need, the only other thing that we need is to build the what the thing is called? It's the power supercharger thing. No, not laser tree charger. I want to get to that eventually. What was it? What is it we need? It's the machine that you use to recharge things. I'll know when I've found it and clicked it. Where's the equivalent exchange machines? Energetic infuser. There we go. That requires a leadstone energy frame, which we can build manually. That's all right. Okay, so this will be our last product of this episode. So I didn't actually check what I needed. We need some redstone. We need as many of these as we can get. Let's just get it narrowed down. Does that even work? The energetic computer. So a machine frame requires gold and iron and glass. So I've got all of that. Gold, iron and glass. Oh no, it's electrum. That's gold. Gold. Okay. My bad. I understand now the mistakes I made. Let's make loads of them because they're useful. Don't I have silver? And redstone? Apparently not, but blatantly I do. I've got no lead. I thought I did. Got no glass either. There was a stack of glass, there it is. I'm going to need to clear my inventory out between episodes because there's quite a lot going on here. Right, so that means I can build this now. Which means I can then build this. Which is all good. I need that, so I'll leave that out. We'll put this. I could probably put a chest in between those, that'd be quite good. Put that into there. No need to input or output. But if we take my chest plate now, throw it in there. Is it charging up? Yeah, it is. But it stays on that side. That's quite cool. Right. Good stuff. So, well, yes. Excellent. We're waiting for my power suit to charge. We'll bin off some of these components. I need to keep all of this because realistically I'm going to be building a crap load more, aren't I? I don't have anywhere to put that, so let's just turn it into glass. My diamonds I haven't used yet. But yeah, excelente. Not going to look particularly good with my shirt missing, but I've got the power suit. I've got, and now I realise the mistake I made when building a full new set of tools, but oh well. I've got loads and loads of ore. Now I didn't show you the valuables, but in the valuables I've actually got stacks now of peridite and sapphire. Where's the sapphire? There it is. Sapphire and rubies. Absolutely tons of them from that quarry. So I'm happily never going to need to use them because I don't actually use it for anything else. But let's just grab this because I can let it charge between episodes. I'm now a fully fledged running around madman. So let's just up this a little bit further. I need to add jump assist, which is going to be something I'll do in between episodes. We can now shock absorber. I haven't got shock absorber. It's a key thing to note. Yeah, that's not very good. You can't jump very high at all with power suit on. I've gone for too heavy, which makes sense, but it's not really what I wanted to see. Trying to collect some more potatoes. Need to sort the farm out. So yeah, it's a good episode. It's a good amount of work done. Got the power suit going. I don't need to jump anymore, do I? That'll solve this problem. Whee! Excellent. I can start to remember what I've had and what I've done before. A really ominous noise. But I think that we'll call that an episode, because we've done exactly what I wanted to do, which is to get the power suit going. Now this is episode 10. So one thing I want to start doing with my series, for those of you that are maybe interested, is start giving you access to my world. So what I will do is, obviously on the screen you can see the coordinates of where my house is, so you'll be able to find your way here if you do spawn in. But I will include a link in the description for a download of my world, including all of my Mishcraft worlds, etc., as best I can. And then I'll throw my power suit into a chest in this room so you can get to it, and that way you can have a go at my world yourself, maybe go and find things that might be useful to me, race me at building certain things, do whatever you want. Basically just have some fun with my world, and maybe find some cool stuff and let me know where it is, and I'll go and have a look at it in the future, obviously, if you want to. Or you can just start your Tekkit experience with a bit of a head start, because I've got to the point now I've got all the tedious sort of mining and gathering sorted out, and that way you can have some fun and build along maybe. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed the world download. I hope you enjoy my world. And next time we will hopefully have a fully functioning power suit, and maybe we can go and get some blaze rods. Yeah. Bye for now, guys.